So we have a superstar that says he is going to be this generation's The Rock.
He is the most
That's
exciting thing to happen to wrestling in a decade.
that person being, I mean, just him saying that, you probably could guess already. But that person is MJF.
Maxwell
Now,
Jacob Friedman.
yeah, so he was on a Barstool Sports podcast by the name
KFC
of
Radio.
KFC Radio,
Yeah.
and they talked a lot about his career,
They talked a lot about the
his
Jews.
that too,
God
his
damn.
contract negotiation that's coming up, and he kind of talked about him being this generation's Rock. Now,
Yeah.
in a sense, what he was saying was he's going to be that superstar that makes the transition from wrestling to Hollywood and be like a big Hollywood star. So you have John Cena, The Rock, and Batista are in that category. And he said he's going to be one of those types because he has like charisma. He has it in wrestling. He thinks that'll transition him to the next stage.
Uh, I like.
So he comparing himself to The Rock. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Well, let me first start off that I was never a Rock guy. Um, the Rock was always there for me. I was always a Stone Cold guy. Um, it always irritated me that The Rock kept leaving and then coming back. Especially that one time he came back. The Rock is home. And then he left.
Like a week later,
Yeah. Um,
after he said he was never leaving.
right. But with that being said, like, there's no comparison at all. Like, The Rock is entertaining, but he's on like a whole nother level. Like, not only does he elevates not only his performance, but he elevates the performance of those around him. Like, he makes everything around him better. I think MJF just knows how to make MJF better.
He's elevated some people.
Like who?
Um, well, they botched it afterwards, but uh, Wardlow, he
Okay.
elevated Wardlow to a superstar level, and then they botched it right afterwards. Or Tony Khan didn't follow that up.
This is Wardlow.
Yeah, I guess that's his biggest project so far.
Okay.
Um, and again, if Tony Khan would have followed that up, he won a title after it, but he didn't follow that up the way he should have. Like Wardlow should be a killer right now,
Yeah.
and he's barely on TV.
Well, I just know in that 40-minute interview that all MJF could really do was talk about himself. And I get that that's like his shtick, but that I mean I don't know. Like he doesn't add value to me at least to the shit that he's in by what he says. Like if he's wrestling CM Punk, like I think he would act the same as if he was wrestling Daniel Bryan or John Cena or anybody. He would just talk about how great he is. I don't think there would be any difference.
Yeah. Now he did say, and again, he's obviously in character this whole interview.
Yeah.
Um, for the most part, I think there were some kernels of truth, but I think a lot of it was just him being in character.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he did compare himself to The Rock in the sense of he he doesn't necessarily get out there and wrestle a 60-minute classic,
Right.
but he stands out because of what he can do on the microphone. I
Well,
thought it was funny that they pointed out in the interviews, like he said, "I'm not one of the get you on the ground and grapple you guys. It's like, what is this, the fucking Olympics?
Yeah, I heard that. He kind of embarrassed. He embarrassed himself with some of the shit he said.
Well, again, he was in character, but
Yeah, but he's like, I only have to wrestle once a month. I
yeah,
don't know.
because he's a draw.
Right.
Like
And that may
anytime
be.
he wrestles, it's special, and he's also saving himself for his contract.
Oh,
But yeah,
the
he's
Rock can wrestle though.
he can.
Like he
MJF
doesn't
can
have
wrestle.
to. Not like the Rock.
Well, he doesn't have a people's elbow or anything like that, but he could wrestle.
The Rock is an athlete. MJF isn't an athlete.
Did you hear in the interview? He said he was going to start as a freshman as linebacker, which I mean seems a little small to be a linebacker, but that's what he said. He
Freshman
said you
where?
can look that up.
Freshman in high school?
In college,
Oh,
he's
well,
going to start his freshman year as
just
linebacker.
because he played at New Hampshire State.
Hey, starting is starting.
Dwayne Johnson started for the Miami Hurricanes. I don't think there's any comparison.
I don't think there's a comparison right now. Um, it's gonna be something to say. There's not a comparison right now, and I think for there to be a comparison, he would have to go to WWE for
Yeah.
it even to be like a conversation. He would need to go to WWE for that to even like start up.
Why is that? I thought AEW is awesome.
They are, they are. I like
They're
AEW,
they're the greatest.
but what AEW is not is they're not story driven.
No shit. They're
They're
not
wrestling
anything
driven.
driven. They're not even wrestling driven. They just have some guys go out. Hey, go out to the ring. Just do whatever you want to do.
They wrestle. As opposed to WWE, they have like stories. They have over the top
Shit
shit
mean
that happens.
shit means something.
So so now with the direction of where Triple H is taking it, maybe that's going to be less and less. Um, everybody's calling it Monday Night NXT or Monday Night Black and Gold is what everybody's calling it
Wow. Well,
because it's just turning into NXT.
I don't remember black and gold having that much talking. My God.
Well, I'm saying if he went to, he would have to go to WWE and get underneath like the more sports entertainment. I guess that's what I'm saying. Ultimately, WWE is catered around the sports entertainment part of it. So you'd have to go there, do the sports entertainment thing. That's when you can make yourself into a rock type.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
And
see it.
that's a people are gonna. That's a hot take right there. Write that down.